Good morning, students. Today we are going to see about 10th standard geography unit 1 part 3 drainage system of India. A drainage system is an integrated system of tributaries and trunk system which collects and drains surface water into the sea, lake or some other body of waters. So what is mean by tributaries? Tributary means a small river that flows into a larger river, that is called tributary. And then trunk stream. What is meant by trunk stream? It means the main river. I mean a large stream into which tributaries carry water and sediment, that is called trunk stream. And then uses of river system. The India's river system provides irrigation, drinking water, navigation, power, as well as grant livelihoods for a large number of population. It is the uses of river system. And then our river system, Indian river system, is divided broadly divided into the two divisions. First one is Himalayan rivers. Second one is Peninsular river. Himalayan river, it is found in the North India. It is originated from the Himalayas. So it is a perennial rivers. Perennial rivers means perennial means long lost rivers. These are called Himalayan rivers. And then Peninsular rivers. Peninsular river is in South India are called the Peninsular river. The rivers in South India is called Peninsular river. These most of the rivers are originate from the Western Ghats. And then what are the Himalayan rivers? First one is Indus, second one is Ganga, third one is Brahmaputra. These three rivers are Himalayan rivers. And then Peninsular river is divided into the two types. First one is east flowing river and second one is west flowing rivers. East flowing rivers are Mahanadi, Godavari, Krishna, Kaveri, and west flowing rivers are Narmada and Tapti. Now we are going to see about Indus river. The Indus river system. It is one of the largest river in the world. It is originates from the northern slope of the Kailash range in the Tibet near Manasarovar lake. Its elevation about 5,150 meter. Its length is about 2,880 kilometer. And then it flows Ladakh and Zanskar. And its tributaries are Zeelam, Zenab, Ravi, Pias and Satluj. These are the tributaries of Indus river system. And then finally it enters into the Arabian Sea. Second one, the Ganga river system. It is originated as the Bhagirathi from the Gangotri glacier in Uttarkasi district in Uttarakhand. It is the largest drainage system of India, and this elevation is 7,010 meters and length is 2,525 meters. And tributaries are Gomti, Gandak, Gosi, Gagra, and from the south Yamuna, and from the south is Yamuna. It is the largest tributary of Ganga. Then also it's known as Batma in Bangladesh. And then the Brahmaputra river system. It is originates from the Chamayankang glacier of the Kailash range into the east of the Manasarovar. It is elevation about 5,150 meters. Drainage area lying in India is 1,94,413 square kilometer, and it is known as Tsangpo. It is means a purifier. T is a silent, Tsangpo. Tsangpo, it is a purifier in Tibet. Tsangpo means a purifier. And it is enters into the Arunachal Pradesh. It's namely Dihang. Then tributaries are Tista, Manas, Barak, Sabareri. These are the tributaries. And then peninsular rivers. The rivers in the South India are called the Peninsular river. Already we see about that. And then the east flowing river. There are two types, we know, First one is east flowing, second one is west flowing rivers, and then east flowing rivers are Mahanadi. This is originates near Shihava, Chhattisgarh, and flows through the Odisha, and length is about 851 kilometers. And then tributaries are Senoth, Telen, and Sandur. That's all. And then Godavari, it is the longest river. It is 1465 kilometer. It's also known as Vindhya Ganga. And then originates in Nasik district of Maharashtra. It flows through the states of Telangana and Andhra Pradesh. And the major tributaries of Purna and Penganga, and Pranita, Indravati, Tall, and Solami. These are the major tributaries, and two divisions of Godavari is Vasistha and Gautami. These are two divisions of Godavari. And Kolleru is a fresh water lake. It's located in the deltatic region of Godavari. So Kolleru Lake is here. Kolleru Lake is here. Indus River is here. It is Jhelum, Jina, Pravi, Pyas, Satluj. These are the tributaries of Indus. And then Brahmaputra is here. It is Brahmaputra rivers. And then Ganga, Yamuna, and then Kantak, Kosi, and here it is Narmada and Tapti. And then Krishna river, it is originates at Mahabaleshwara in the western Ghats of Maharashtra. And then its tributaries, major tributaries is Musi and Koina and Tungabhadra. It flows through the Andhra Pradesh and joins the Bay of Bengal. And then Kaveri river, it originates the Talai Kaveri. It is in Kudagu hills of Karnataka. Its length about 800 km, or it also called Dakshin Ganga. And then tributaries are Hemavati and Kabini, Bhavani, and it's divided into the Karnataka and makes sacred islands of the Srirangapatnam and Sivasamudram. And it's entering into the Tamil Nadu. It continues through, it reaches the Oganekal Falls, and finally it empties into the Bay of Bengal. Then west flowing rivers are Narmada. This river rises in Amarkantak Plateau in the Madhya Pradesh, and its elevation is 1057 meter. It covers the area 98,796 square meter. It is the largest and west flowing river of the Peninsular River. And then tributaries are Halon and Heron and Banjar and Duhi and Shakar and Barna and Kolar. And Dapti river, it rises near the Multai in the Betul district of Madhya Pradesh. Its elevation is 752 meters. Major tributaries Vaki, Gomai, and Arunavati, and Anar, Neshu, Burre, and Banjara, and outfalls into the Arabian Sea.